Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. How's my sound? How's my audio? How's the picture? Who's ready? I've got late breaking news. I've got major updates. We're going to jump right into it here in 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Yes. Can you guys can see video, right? Someone's saying there's no picture. You can see video, right? Elder Joshua Hetrick, I think that's you. I just checked. I think that's your picture. 8 minutes till we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Who's ready? Better yet, who's with me? Who's got intestinal fortitude? Who is unshaken? Who's got diamond claws? They said we were crazy. They said silver and gold were a thing of the past. They said it would go to zero. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be live in 6 minutes and 50 seconds. Who's ready?
From Tokyo nights to Rio sun, from Arctic ice to island drums, every stamp on my page.
6 minutes and 30 seconds till we're live. Smash that like button. We're only 16 away from 100. Share the stream. Who's ready? This is my favorite part of the song right here, the bridge. This is what it's called, the bridge.
Voices rise like a tidal wall.
Steve in chat bought 2 ounces of silver yesterday. Who bought silver this week? Put I bought in chat. I did, and I bought gold. We're going to be live in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready. We'll be live in 5 minutes. Save your questions for when we're live. I'll answer all of them. Smash that like button if you're ready. If you guys like this music, it's available everywhere. Amazon Music, Spotify, iTunes, etc. We're going to be live in 5 minutes, covering the silver news, covering the madness that happened overnight. If you're ready, smash that like button and buckle up. Let's go. Guys, the name of this song is Chasing That Mill. M-I-L-L for million. Come on. Come on.
Join the crew. Let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more.
Let's go. Yeah, it's on YouTube Music. It's everywhere. It's globally distributed. It's even on TikTok if you want to make videos doing the crab dance. Yeah, first Majestic reports are tomorrow. I'm excited about that. Hecla was amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Smash that like if you're ready. Top off your cup of coffee and buckle up because I have crazy news I'm about to debut here in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's go.
International stacker that bill. So hit that sub. Join the quest. Riches await. You're the best international stacker. Stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's get it.
Chasing that mill.
3 minutes till we're live. Let us know where you at. Where are you at in the United States? Where are you at in the world? Put it in chat. What countries do we have here? Is Antarctica present? That's the question. We're going to be live in 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's go. Mr. Happy Stacker, you're funny.
Chasing that mill.
Oh, we got UK, we got Netherlands. Let's see what other countries we have in here. Australia in the house. UK. Oh, Junie, Lebanon. I've been there. I used to go play at the casino there, Texas Hold'em. Shufi Mafi. Let's go. We got Pittsburgh here. I'm going to be in Pittsburgh, guys, for the American Numismatic Association Conference. Are you going to catch the king crab? I'll be there in, I think, August. Let's go. We got Britain in the house. Brown Sea Islands here. North Korea. Whoa. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Nice. We got Thailand in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready. Only 45 away from 200. We can do that. We got Canada in the house. We got the Netherlands. Let's get it. England's in the house. Ooh, we got Melbourne, Australia. Nice. We got Limburg. Bulgaria. Wow. We got Texas in the house. We got Scotland in the house. Be prepared, not scared, says Alan. Who's ready? Cambodia, nice. Let's go. Oh, we got Doha, Qatar. Salam alaikum, Habibi. 30 seconds till we're live here. Here we go. Who's ready? Who's with me? I think we're going to do the old school intro to this morning. We're going to do the old school intro here, and then we're going to jump straight into it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wild night. Let's go. Here we go. We're about to jump in the deep end here.
Dance with me. One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker. I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, sipping on Mrs. International Stacker's coffee. Where are you at in the world, and what are you sipping on? Let me know in chat right now. We've got people, it's early morning. We got people, it's late at night. Where are you at, and what are you sipping on? Over 1,900 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. I just released this heater the other day. China closed for 9 days. COMEX Silver price about to crash. And ladies and gentlemen, all night and all morning, I've been working feverishly on a brand new video. It's going to be posting today in a couple hours. And it's shocking. A shocking expose on something that's going on. So that video is going to be coming out a little bit later today. But boy, oh boy, has it been wild. Wild during the night. We got up to a high of 76.31. We were down here in Death Valley at 72.31. So 72, so what is that? $4. A $4 swing overnight. We're currently trading sideways at 75.53. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been brought to my attention that some of y'all listen while you're driving to and from work. So I'm going to try to say things a little bit more in terms of the silver spot price. So if you're driving right now, I got an email asking. So if you're driving, I'm going to say the spot price more. So we're currently trading at 75.54, doing a little bit of a crab walk sideways this morning. Silver futures, let's see if we get our first alert of the day. 75.38. 75.38. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're in backwardation. It's our first alert of the stream. We are more than 20 cents in backwardation. That's when the silver futures price is cheaper at 75.38 than the current spot price of 75.54. And that signals tightness. That says institutional traders want their silver and they want it now.
It's my silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
It's their silver and they want it now. They don't want to wait for the next contract in the future. They want it now, not in March, because maybe the COMEX is going to be empty in March. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, gold is on a tear this morning. Might as well call it Twisted Sister, because it's not going to take it. And it is currently trading up at $4,936.75. We got a little bit of a stairway to heaven forming here. And its high overnight was $4,942.57. So we're within less than $10 away from that. And it's a strong formation. So we'll see if we can work our way back up there. But ladies and gentlemen, a few things happened overnight. First off, we have a repo market alert. We have a repo market alert. So this is the Federal Reserve of Bank of New York. This is the repo market. There's a repo and a reverse repo market. And basically what this is an emergency system that was built after the 2008 GFC, which stands for Great Financial Crisis. And basically it's a place for banks to come overnight or even during the day, but any time of the day to get emergency liquidity they might need. And the last activity we had back here was in December, right when silver was on its meteoric way up. And then not long after that, it shot the moon. If you remember, we went up to 120. So that was the last major activity, but look what happened yesterday. Yesterday, look at this, 18.5 billion. So basically banks can come here. They can sell mortgage-backed securities. They can sell treasuries to the Federal Reserve, and it's supposed to be temporary. They're supposed to buy it back. So some bank or banks went yesterday, and they borrowed 18.5 billion plus 12 billion. So that makes it $40.5 billion borrowed overnight, and that is on top of over $16 billion in liquidity that the Federal Reserve is going to be dumping in our system. Ladies and gentlemen, there are cracks in the dam, and it's breaking, but I've got more evidence I'm about to break down right now. Make sure you follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, Intl-Stacker, International When It Fit, and I'm going to break down for you guys some important breaking news. So if you've got questions for me, write the questions down, but don't put them in chat yet. I'm going to get through this news and update you guys on some critical stuff that's happening. And then after that, I'll turn to chat and answer questions. So when we get to that point, make sure you have questions ready. And guys, we got over 1,000 people watching and 218 likes. Thank you so much. That means it's only 82 left to 300. I know we can certainly do that. So here's the news I want to break down for you guys. And there's some big news coming here in a second. So alert, don't forget the new China silver rules come into effect at the end of the month. So this was put out by the Old Pretender. And don't forget, I covered this maybe a week or two ago, but some of you might have missed it. There's big consequences coming when the COMEX is done playing here. Remember the Shanghai Futures Exchange, and as a matter of fact, I'll bring that up to show you guys. But don't forget, they're closed right now. The Shanghai Futures Exchange is closed. They closed at $88.16. It's right here, and they're closed for the Chinese New Year, so they're not back till the 24th. The 24th is when they're back, okay, ladies and gentlemen? So that gives the COMEX and other big bankers some time to play here, to some time for manipulation. So going back to here, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, the new rules, effective in late February 2026, so the end of this month, is specifically targeting silver hedging positions. It means that certain non-futures company members, overseas, special non-broker participants... Is that JP Morgan Chase's new desk in Singapore? I don't know. And clients will likely need to cover or reduce their short positions. And remember, guys, a short position is betting against. So if someone's long, it's green candles, they want to go up. They're betting the silver price is going to go up. If people are short, it's the red candles going down. They want the silver price to go down. And remember, on the COMEX, both positions are leveraged, okay? So somebody could put in a bunch of short positions and they can do something illegal, which the big banks have been fined. Look at this. Banks fined for silver and gold manipulation. It's not conspiracy. It's happened. JP Morgan Chase fined $920 million. A bunch of other banks, Scotiabank, Deutsche Bank, all the banks have done this. So what spoofing is they can put in a bunch of sell orders or a bunch of buy orders without the intention to execute them. They cancel before they're ever executed. And ladies and gentlemen, that is called spoofing. And the silver, we've got two big green candles here. Channel members, that's two BGCs, big green candles in a row. And we're about to break $76, pushing higher here on silver. So we're going to see what's happening there. But basically, this is going to put pressure on the shorts. So the key rule change starting in the last trading day of February 2026, the Shanghai Futures Exchange is automatically converting the general month hedging transaction open interest to zero for certain clients. Impact on the positions, specifically for silver futures, if non-member clients have not obtained approval near a delivery month hedge quotas, their hedging limits are adjusted to zero contracts. This means they can no longer maintain their previous hedging, forcing them out to cover and convert these positions. And remember, we had that big report of that billionaire in China buying $300 million equivalent of shorts. Oof. It's going to hurt. And better yet, where are they going to get all the physical? Because I'm going to show you here in a second. The COMEX is draining quick. So I'm not going to read the rest of this. But ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. I've got a video coming out this morning that's talking about this. It's got all the evidence and proof. So be on the lookout for that. Here's another post here. I said, do you think the price floors are coming to silver? What do you think they'll be? So this was put out by Silver Trade last night. Breaking huge news. The U.S. has developed a critical minerals price floor list system that it's pitching to allies. Critical minerals price floors aims to reduce dependence on China for resources deemed critical to national security. Ladies and gentlemen, price floor discussions finally for silver. Can you believe it? Remember, in December, that it was added to the memo for critical minerals for the United States. China made it a critical mineral before us. We've stockpiled it in the past. This I'm holding here, a 10-ounce bar, minted from the strategic silver stockpile. So it's happening. Our price floor is going to happen for silver. And if so, what do you think they're going to be? Put in chat right now what you think they're going to be. Is it 100? Is it 75? Remember, this is the floor, the minimum they can trade for. What do you think it's going to be? I'm curious on what you guys think it's going to be. All right, the next piece of news here, and this was tweeted at me by Chris. Look at this. Look at these beautiful hammers on the 4-hour chart. Hammers appear at the end of a downtrend, indicating potential exhaustion of sellers. Look at these. So you see these little nubbins? Look at these little nubbins. Hammer, 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 hammer. And I said, stop. Hammer time. Anybody catch that reference? Okay, the next thing I put out here is what I just showed you guys. Breaking: banks yank $40.5 billion from the Fed's emergency repo system, while the Fed dumps $18 billion into banks. Liquidity crisis brewing. I'm stacking in silver and gold hard. Are you? So I put this out 8 hours ago, guys. So that's an example of why you should follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, at Intl-Stacker, so you guys can get all the information before, because I do it in live streams, but it takes hours, right? So you could have found out about that last night and slept on a happy note there. The COMEX breaking point, the final shakeout. That's a short I posted last night on there. And then I said, buckle up here, because 12 hours ago, Gold Telegraph said, breaking news, the United States has developed a critical minerals price floor system. So this was all being reported last night. And I said, here's stranger things, because Just Dario reported, yep, while the silver paper price was slammed and continued to drift lower on Tuesday, something odd happened in the CME, which is the COMEX group. Silver futures options. IV spiked overnight above and beyond January 30th all-time high, remaining elevated for hours as if someone bought a truckload of OTM options. Look at that. If you don't know about this, all you need to know is that's not normal. Strange things are occurring. The next piece of news I had for you here was here. I just find it so fascinating how real world data from trends in inventories to trends to the buy and sell interest continue painting a completely different picture when the banksters and what the banksters crafted silver prices want the crowd to believe. So look at this chart here. Search term, buy silver. Search term, sell silver. So everyone's telling you it's over. No one wants it. It's a piece of trash. But look at buy silver compared to sell silver. Ladies and gentlemen, it's way up. For those who can't see, it's way up. And Silver Degen on X is a pretty prominent name in silver, and he had someone pretending to be him. Remember, guys, people pretend to be me. They pretend to be Yankee Stacking. They pretend to be Silver Dragons, all the YouTubers, Silver Seeker. If you ever get contacted by one of these creators and it says, contact me on Instagram or Telegram, contact me on WhatsApp, I've got 10 tons of gold, I need you to help me get out of Nigeria. It's all fake. Don't fall for it. None of us are ever going to ask you for money. And me on my channel, I'm never going to ask you to pay for a course or anything like that. So beware. Okay, here's another breaking news. This one's a big one. This one's a big one. You know what's almost bigger than this news? We're only 9 likes away from 300, so keep smashing that like. I think we'll get there soon. And guys, we are at 63,861 subscribers. Thank you so much. That means we're only 39 subscribers away from the next big show. But here's the big news. Alert. 4.5 million ounces drained from the COMEX. No end in sight. And this was a report yesterday by Silver Trade. COMEX loses another 4.5 million ounces of silver. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the video I've been working on all night and all morning. It's coming out in just a few hours, so make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications because you certainly don't want to miss it. And if you subscribe and we get to 39 more subscribers, we're going to do a big show, so you get that as well. But look at this. Huge COMEX silver withdrawals continue. These are all the withdrawals that happened. What you need to know is now the COMEX is down to 92 million total registered silver. Now, the total silver is 371 million. Well, there's registered here, which is the silver that's for delivery. And then there's another category, which is eligible. So both those together make 371 million ounces. But the eligible silver, the majority of it, you can't shift over to registered. It's got rain checks. It's got people's names on it. People own it. Institutional traders. They own it. So really, they can shift a little bit, but they're down to 92 million. What's going to happen at the end of the month? Buckle up here. NBA Economics said the COMEX is now open for business until Friday. While China is closed, price action on silver are going to start getting very interesting. Silver miner earnings this week. The end game is approaching, guys. Hecla, not a paid endorsement or anything, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But Hecla Mining put out their earnings yesterday. And boy, were they insane in a good way. And First Majestic, I think, is today or tomorrow. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. Back over here to the charts, and I'm going to answer questions. So guys, start putting your questions in chat, but make sure to tag me at International Stacker at the beginning so I can see them. They glow orange. Otherwise, I'll miss them. Silver is on a big green candle, the third one in a row, $75.92. And silver futures is 75.59. So we are still in backwardation by like 50 cents. Gold here is wow. Gold is shooting the moon here. Wow. Look at that. We're all the way up to $4,955. We're within striking distance of that 5,000 level again. So we'll see what happens there. And again, the gold to silver ratio is trading at 65.25 ounces of gold for every ounce of silver. I'm going to put it on this chart, and I'm going to start answering your questions here. And a big shout out to Jolly Lollipop for the super chat saying, I eagerly await your autobiography. You've been an ambulance driver, a Bitcoin miner in Saudi Arabia, and who knows what else. It's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride, Jolly. It's been a wild ride. I've actually been working on an autobiography, believe it or not. But it mostly focuses on my professional life, not my gold and silver stacking life. But maybe I'll have to put a paragraph or two in there, a chapter. I don't know. Zach Wheat saying, with Shanghai closed, arbitrage comes to a halt. Maybe silver finds a true price. No, it's the opposite, Zach. It's the opposite. The silver smack game goes. The COMEX LBMA, that's the London Metals Bullion Association, and the big banks can play the games. Because usually, with silver in Shanghai, it's been driving a big driver of the silver price over here. Because the bankers can't manipulate it too much down because of the premium. So look, the Shanghai Futures Exchange closed at $88.16 equivalent, and we're currently at 75. So that's a $12 premium right now that you could take silver from the west, go to the east, you get $12 premium. And then here's a key factor too on that Shanghai price, 88.16. On top of that is added a 13% VAT tax there locally. And on top of that is added another premium just for costs for companies and coin shop dealers, et cetera, to sell and mine it and all that. So the price in silver right now in China is actually over $100 an ounce still. So we are in a situation where big institutions, probably some state-sponsored entities within China, are literally in the United States, I think, filling up COMEX boxes and shipping them from the west to the east. Because remember, silver is a critical mineral. We produce 835 million ounces of silver every year and consume more than 1.2 billion. We're in our 6th consecutive year of deficits and the hundreds of millions every year. We hit peak mining in 2016, and every year since then, it's gone down 1 to 3%. Ladies and gentlemen, this stuff right here, silver, is the most conductive metal for electricity, the most reflective metal, the best thermodynamic products. It's even antibacterial. That's why I'm so bullish on silver. None of the fundamentals have changed. And a big shout out to all the channel members on the stream. And a big special shout out to all the Diamond Claws members. Thank you so much. I'm redesigning these. They're coming soon. But who in chat has Diamond Claws?
Diamond claws.
Let's keep working through these questions here in chat. 1 second here. I got more questions here. 1 second. Okay. Did the Prince of Nigeria send our silver yet? If you got a message from me about helping a Prince of Nigeria, that was a scam. Owen in Ireland says, I can get Libertads for 11 euros and 11.26 euros over spot, which is the cheapest bullion silver on the website. Should I load up? Yeah. Silver Libertads are pretty good. They always carry a premium. If you can get half ounces, they have more of a premium for the same price. But yeah, Libertads are pretty good. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And silver short hair stacker saying chub level 1 to 10. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking there. So I'll pass that one. Dropping into the mic says Fed looks like they are going to cut rates. Inflation is lower than expected. This may be pushing prices up. Yeah. Traditionally. If they're cutting rates, I would expect to see that put bullish pressure on silver. Remember, bullish is going up, green, bearish is down. And although that stuff has temporary effects, I believe we're in true price discovery mode. So we could see stuff have short-term effects, but long-term, look at the geopolitics of the world. We have another carrier strike group going to the Middle East. We have all kinds of airframes and aircraft flying over there. All that stuff, instability in the world, is bullish to the silver price traditionally. And John Gordon saying eligible doesn't even mean it's there. Vault can be out for lease, gone to China. That is true, John. That is true. 1 second. I'm going down to the next question here. Okay, this is Rick Harrison saying if Hecla, that's a mining company, guys, posted such high earnings, why did it lose ground yesterday? Because the earnings came out last night. Earnings always come out at the end of the market once it's closed. So we'll see what happens with the miners and Hecla in specifics today. Going down. Okay, Ali says, I feel like we've been stuck at 75 for a long time. I mean, remember what I said a week ago? I would love to move in this range for a couple weeks, consolidate before we push higher again. And guys, we're right now at $75.98 on silver. That was literally the all-time high like a month and 2 weeks ago. 6 weeks ago, that was the all-time high. We went from silver moving cents in a day and everyone's celebrating a year ago or 2 years ago to now we're literally at the all-time high of just like a little over a month ago. We are doing very good. If you ever get scared or nervous or depressed, just go to the chart and zoom out. Let's look at the 1 month chart here. Let's look at this. For those driving, the 1 month chart looks like a stairway to heaven with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 green candles in a row. The current candle we're on is green or red. Is it going to stay red and become a landing for the stairs, maybe the first floor? Or is it going to end up turning green? What do you guys think? Let me know in chat. Is that candle going to be red or green? Let me get back here to the 5 minute chart. But yeah, if you ever get depressed, just look at that. Look at the 1 week chart. Look at the 1 month chart. It helps a lot. Okay, let's get that back there. Perfect. And silver's currently trading at $76.13, ladies and gentlemen. Our next target is $76.31. Gold is trading at about $4,958. Our next target there is going to be $5,000. Let me get some more questions out of there. Stop greed, sills to the east. Our nation's safety depends on it, which is exactly why the government's stepping in, I believe, Stephen. Price floors. We'll probably eventually see export restrictions, all this stuff, but it takes time. But it is a strategic issue if we run out of silver, for sure. Buy silver to rage against the machine. Wasn't the Strait of Hormuz a watch point? They shut it down yeah, the Strait of Hormuz was a watch out situation. And what happened yesterday is Iran did military drills. I'm doing air quotes. And also it sounds like Russia and China took part in it in some limited capacity. Probably sent a couple officers or something, honestly. That's usually what happens. But they shut down the Strait of Hormuz for the military drills. And just for those people who don't know, you'll usually see a lot of military drills happening before conflict breaks out. The whole Russia invasion of Ukraine was under the guise of military drills. So that happens a lot. A big shout out to Andy Rich. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And remember, every level channel member gets access to the channel member only live streams in the war room. And what happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. And a big shout out to Victor has a question. What are your predictions on the FOMC meeting happening today? Positive or negative effect on the markets? I mean, Jerome Powell has been very ardent in not cutting rates and saying everything's cool, we're good, I'm going to keep it the same level. So we'll see what happens today. I don't know. It could be wild. It could not be. But guys, we're in the danger zone. I forgot. And remember, the danger zone is every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the fact that we're in the danger zone on another BGC, ladies and gentlemen, the stock market opens in a little over an hour. That coupled with the FOMC meeting, the instability going on with Iran, all these key factors going on. Are we going to see a rally today in silver? Remember, the COMEX, the big banks can only suppress it so much. If they still had full control, we would still be under $20 an ounce. And I'm a believer of that. Vid in chat saying, what's your prediction for silver all-time high price in 2026? I haven't decided yet. I'm still filling that out, but I think we'll be over 100 again soon. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. I do think 150 is the first target here for this year, and I think that's totally doable. So give me a little bit more time, but I'm saying 150 is doable. Let's see what it looks like. Mark Medwell is saying Hecla call today with Pan American Silver and Kinross earnings after trading. Okay, so hey, Mark, is First Majestic's earnings announcement today or tomorrow? Guys, a lot of the mining companies are now announcing their earnings for the last quarter. So we might see some explosive movement in some of the miners. A silver pug watching Viola handling bankers, Daisy the Camel, Crabs, and Captain Shorts on the International Stacker ship heading your way. Have you seen it? Says Silver Pug. Okay, let me go here to X, previously known as Twitter, guys. I did see it this morning and I wanted to save it. So let me go down here. We got some new ones. Hold up. Okay. First off, this is from Michelle. Is it Michelle or Michelle? Or Michael? Are you a guy or a girl? Michael. Sorry, I think I've been calling you Michelle. It could be Michelle. You guys ever seen Dodgeball? Michelle. So let Viola 2.0 and let Viola 3.0 handle them bakers. Let's look.
Hi there. Viola here, ready for action.
Whoa.
Check out my smooth moves. Pretty
Whoa.
cool. Hi, I'm Viola 2.0. My little
Whoa.
sister 3.0 will be here soon. My specialty is handling metals. And
Whoa. I don't know if I want to click this one.
I am Vio Thwainto. I will handle the bankers.
Whoa.
I am Vio Thwainto.
You guys, Viola's gone rogue.
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Viola's different, but she's gone rogue. She's gone rogue. Whoa, and here's from Michael as well. Daisy the Camel and Crabs with the Captain Shorts are heading your way. Look at that. A crab on the mast, International Stacker in the front. We got a camel. We got Viola. We're headed. Wow. Did I like those?
right?
Okay. Whoa. Wild times. Enjoyed your Silver Samurai pieces so much. I have one now. I now have a gold piece. Congratulations, Mitch. Guys, look at this. He got one of the gold Electrum Japanese bars. You see them right here under my coin scope. Those are some Roman silver denarius. Those are some Japanese gold bars. It's gold and silver called Electrum. And then we have a Japanese silver bar there. I love that stuff. All right, let's go back over here to questions. Guys, and we are pushing hard right now in silver up to $76.12. And gold says, hold my Mrs. IS coffee because I'm at $4,958. Let's keep working on the questions here in chat. 1 second here. I'm trying not to miss any. Just in, the war in Iran might start in these 2 days, says episode 1. I mean, it could, but I don't think it's going to happen until the new carrier. If it's going to happen, I don't think it's going to happen until the new carrier strike group gets out there. And I don't think it's out there yet. So keep an eye on when that second aircraft carrier strike group gets out there. That could be a key indicator. And Silver Pug saying, do you believe once Shanghai opens, will silver prices zoom upwards? I believe it definitely could. I talk about it here. Go watch the video I just put out 2 days ago, guys. China closed for 9 days. COMEX silver price about to crash? Question mark. So I've got that video that's been out. It's blowing up, 22,000 views. Thank you so much. And I have opinions on that, but I also have a video coming out today that covers that and other topics as well. So keep an eye out. Make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications because you certainly do not want to miss it. And dropping the mic in chat says, do you think Bitcoin's drop could lead to more consumer investment in physical? Sure. Guys, I was a crypto guy. I was mining Bitcoin in 2013 before it was cool. It was like $200, $300, $400 a pop. I don't quite remember. And I found out about gold and silver, went down the rabbit hole, and I was converted. So I put all my crypto earnings into it. Sold my last Bitcoin around 16,000. That was pretty epic. I was like, wow, I had 13. I'm like, why? I wish I would have hit 120,000. But I made money on the way up, or currency to buy real money. Stuff that's been money for thousands of years, physical silver and gold. Big shout out to Don Thomason. Don Thomason, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis, and I'll be seeing you, John Thomason, in the next war room when we got one. There's another one coming up this week. We did one yesterday in the morning. Guitar Stuff saying silver crabs are going to destroy the COMEX. They certainly could. What do you think about Garth Salaway's TA? I'm not sure, Ali. I'll have to go look at that. Someone's chasing that MILF saying they open the 22nd at night or the 23rd. No, they're closed through the 24th. So we'll probably see them trading the night of the 24th, I think. I need to look into that more. I'm thinking the night of the 24th. First Majestic's earnings call on the 19th. Okay, so it's tomorrow. Thank you for that, Rock. Okay. All right, silver's pushing up higher, guys. We're in the danger zone for five and a half more minutes. 76.10 on silver. Gold is 4,953, pushing back. And Jim Marler saying no one ever went broke taking profits. That's certainly true. And guys, like, it's hard to take profits in the physical game. Physical gold and silver stacking is really mid to long term. If you try to do short term with this stuff, a lot of times you're going to lose. So mid to long term, but with the paper, if you're in mining stocks, if you're in silver ETFs, all that, taking profits did never hurt anybody. And I know a lot of you play those paper games and then you take the profits and flip it into physical. So trade within your means. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but trade within your means. Don't max out a credit card that you have to pay off in a year because silver is going to be $10 trillion an ounce. Don't do it. I know it's tempting. Be responsible, trade responsible, stack responsibly. And remember on the COMEX, if you're playing futures, first off, each contractor is 5,000 ounces. And all you have to do right now is a good faith deposit, which is like 40 or 50 grand now. But you're responsible for all 5,000 ounces. It's called leverage. Do not get leveraged in gold and silver markets, guys. They will destroy you in your bloodline and sleep fine about it. Be careful. Do you think today is a good day to buy silver or wait what happens Friday, says Joshua? Well, we got a little bit of a rally today. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen. But I do feel like, okay, silver just took out our next target. Wow. $76.34. Wow, silver's pushing hard. I do feel like there's another attack coming this week. I don't think they're going to go quietly into the night. Today could be a sustained rally, and then we get to SmackDown tomorrow. I don't know. But I feel like something's coming. I feel like the games aren't done yet, but all that could be out the window, and if that's their plan, it could all be out the window if, say, conflict breaks out with Iran, something crazy happens with the Federal Reserve, some black swan event. So what usually helps is something called dollar cost averaging, just buying over the long term, setting a budget and just buying and then buying harder into dips. Now, $76.39 currently on silver is definitely cheaper than it was just a week ago. And I do think we're going to be back over 100 here eventually. Not a financial advisor, just so it's up to you. Sweet, get paid before that, says Chasing That Mill. Awesome. Okay. Stupid stacking. Sorry. Just trying to give IS the answer to his question. Oh, Pete had something. What did Pete have? Have you heard anything about the 100-ounce contracts that are brand new? Yeah. COMEX, let's look at it. 100 contract. We've looked at it a couple times. It's been kind of a nothing burger so far, but who knows what their plans are with it. So, like, the volume is 3,000. So 3,000 times 100. What is that? 3,107 times. So you're talking about 310,000 ounces. So very low volume right now. We'll see what ends up happening, but this has kind of been its trading volume. Are there 40% quarters and dimes? No. The only 40%, unless there's some one-off I'm not thinking of, the only 40% in US 90% constitutional silver is the 40% halves, which I'm not a buyer of. I've got them from finding them in coin roll hunting. But for US constitutional silver, I prefer 90%. So the only 40% off the top of my head is the 40% halves. And that would be 1965 to 1969 or 70. I don't remember, guys. It's been so long. 79? No, I'm sorry, not 79. 69, 71. I can't quite recall. But I'm pre-1964 because that's all 90%. Now, there are war nickels that I believe are 35% silver, and those are during World War II. I think it's 42 and 1943. And guys, silver's pushing higher here. We're currently trading at 76.41. We just hit 76.50. That's pretty cool. Thank you, AG Farmer. There is a 40% silver quarter It's in the bicentennial set. Thank you for that, AG Farmer. That's one of those one-offs. So are there 40% quarters? Yeah, but they're extremely rare. They normally wouldn't be in circulation unless someone spent it. So there are 40% for bison. Thank you guys for that. So always check. I always check. Okay, let's go here. Guys, the name's International Stacker. Coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart, sipping on Mrs. International Stacker coffee. We're currently at 63,870 subscribers. Only 30 more subscribers until the next big show. So not only do you get to see a big show if you subscribe, you get late breaking news and updates all the time on gold and silver. You can win some of my treasure. I give away over 100 ounces of silver in 2025, 26 ounces of silver this year so far in the mega giveaway. That's the Goblin there. You want my treasure, you got to subscribe. Big giveaway coming. My next giveaway is going to be at 100,000 subscribers, and per AI projections, we'll be there in just a couple months. So it's going to be a big giveaway, so you got to be subscribed for that. So subscribe, turn on those notifications. And ladies and gentlemen, we're only 19 likes away from 500. I know we can certainly do that. Okay, let's go back over here to X, previously known as Twitter, see what else you guys are saying. Look at that, Daisy walking through the desert. Whoa. Guys, not only do I live stream stuff like this, I live stream my adventures around the world with you all, and you all tell me what to do. We were just in the Czech Republic. We were just in Poland. And it wasn't that long ago we were in Egypt, and you guys told me to get on a camel.
Take the camel, guys. Camel cam, guys. SHFE here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow, look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
And we officially did it. We are out of the danger zone. We are out of the danger zone and not a red candle in sight. We've got, of the candles, we got the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles have all been green. And the majority of them look like BGCs, big green candles, guys. What do you think? Channel members, what do you think? Okay, let's go. Let's just refresh this one more time here. Okay. Let's go here for more breaking news this morning. Let's check out Rashad. He's one of our favorite technical analysts on the channel. And he says gold is attempting to break out from a week-long descending bullish wedge. So you see here, this is the trading pattern. That was February 11th. You see, if you draw 2 trend lines, it's a descending wedge. But he's saying gold is breaking out of that. Right there, 4,951. What is gold right now? 4,958. So it has broken out of that descending wedge. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. The wedge has been broken. So we'll keep an eye on that and see if it continues that trend there. That's some technical analysis. We've been in backwardation all day, says Nitro Burp. Yeah, it's going to get even crazier, I think. So Rashad saying my views on X are pretty weak today. This suggests that more and more investors are giving up and growing impatient as more and more pain is inflicted. This is usually a sign that a reversal is about to start. Yeah, because it's not euphoric anymore. Is this you? Who needs a hug? Who needs a hug? Viola is standing by. Guys, are any of you in chat depressed? If you're depressed from the silver and gold action of recent time, put depressed in chat. I want to see how many of you are depressed. And then I'm going to try to cheer you up because you shouldn't be. This is extremely bullish. None of the fundamentals have changed. Look at the 1-year candle. Look at the 1-month candle. Look at the 1-week candle. Ladies and gentlemen, like look here. If I go to the, let's go daily candle. Let's go daily chart maybe. Let's go to the daily chart here. I want to show you something. So this is the daily chart. Do not be depressed. We're at the all-time high of literally like less than a month ago. We've, in 2025, where's that chart? Where's that chart? I don't know where I put it. We're up big. So look at this. This is the trend line on the 1-day chart. Boop. And we are well above this yellow line down here, which is the 200-day simple moving average. Ladies and gentlemen, do not be depressed. We're breaking free of manipulation 50 years plus. We're seeing the breakout of a 45-year plus cup and handle. That doesn't happen and resolve just in months. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. We're seeing the paradigm literally shift as silver pushes higher. We just hit $76.60. Don't fear. Don't be dismayed. Every pullback, every smackdown is a blessing from the big banks to add more, in my opinion. Don't get down. Gold to silver ratio is another breakdown, which is good. We want to see that breakdown. Okay, let's go back here. And just Dario, look, we got so used to silver price being systematically slammed multiple times during the day that not seeing a single slam for more than 12 hours now starts to feel awkward. That's funny. That was just Dario. That is funny. Peter Spina, he's really big in the gold and silver, guys. Someone in chat just said, this is Shane. I'm depressed. It's not cheaper, so I can buy more. I love that. So Peter Spin is saying, the market psychology is upside down. More people are bearish now at 75 silver than they were at 120. Now is the opportunity to accumulate, says Peter. But the herd prefers large crowds and not large pullbacks in price. So true. So true. The Kobayashi letter. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so this is another watch out situation, guys, for geopolitics. The Kobayashi letter saying breaking Axio reports that there's evidence that the U.S. will war with Iran is imminent, and Israel is preparing for a scenario of war within days, which is expected to include weeks-long full-fledged war, unlike the Venezuela operation, sources say. Joint U.S.-Israel campaign that is much broader in scope than the 12-day war in June. U.S. Armada now consists of 2 aircraft carriers, 12 warships, hundreds of fighter jets, and multiple air defense systems. But, guys, 1 aircraft carrier strike group's not there yet, I don't believe. So I don't think much is going to happen until that second carrier is there, but I could be wrong. But my logic tells me they're going to want that second carrier there if they're going to do large-scale operations with all the aircraft. More than 150 U.S. military cargo flights have moved weapon systems, and that's still happening today. I saw a major airlift happening last night all over to Europe. Another 50 fighter jets in 24 hours. That includes F-35s. Those are the new 5th generation jets. F-22s, F-16s. Oil prices are surging above $64 a barrel on news. And guys, I almost bought a position in oil the other day when all this was starting. And I was talking about the Strait of Hormuz, but I didn't. I probably should have. Not financial advice. The old pretender saying the COMEX, well, let's put that out. Let's put that out. This is important for people who aren't watching. Make sure you follow me on X, previously known as Twitter. That's an alert. Geopolitics. Oh my gosh. Politics in play. Number 5. Silver and gold. Watch out. Situation. Here we go. Okay, I'm putting that out. Bang. Okay, the old pretender saying the COMEX price of silver is not real. It is a weapon of psyops to make the world believe silver is unattractive, useless, and virtually worthless. So true. But we are breaking free of the 50 plus years of manipulation, or we would still be under, sorry, I'm writing a tweet, 20 an ounce. What are your thoughts? So we put that out there. Bang. This might be the plan, says Eric Young, and Eric Young is in China. He's a big player in China, gold and silver market, and I follow him closely here on X. He said, I said earlier that the Fed can only realistically shrink its balance sheet if U.S. Treasury gold is revalued mark to market. So this is from Will Dinner. In 1973, the U.S. Treasury issued gold certificates against its gold holdings, valued at $42.22 an ounce. It's still, guys, on our spreadsheets, on our balance sheets, over 8,000 tons of silver is only valued at $42.22. And sold those certificates to the Fed for freshly printed money. It would be inflationary, bearish dollar, and bullish gold. That is, unless the Fed decides to sterilize this new money by selling securities. If only the Fed had a chair who wanted to sell mortgage-backed securities and long-term treasuries. Cue Kevin Warsh. And guys, the market reacted negatively to this, that Kevin Warsh was put in there, because he's seen as a hawk that doesn't want to cut rates, but like he would not have been nominated by the current administration if he wasn't going to play ball. I'm a firm believer of that. So I don't think he's going to go in there and be hawkish like everyone says. Is there going to be arguments between him and the administration? I'm sure, but I don't think it's going to be what people are saying. Just my personal opinion. Guys, silver's pushing higher. Whoa. We're currently trading at $76.72, and we just hit a high of the day of $76.96. Ladies and gentlemen, that means we're up 4.29% on the trading session that started last evening. The trading session always starts the night before at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the COMEX via the Globex. Gold's pushing higher too. Whoa. Gold pushed up to $4,969.53, currently trading at $4,958. Let's go back here. I'm going to look back in chat. Portrait One Photo, thank you for the super chat and for being a channel member, says 45 days waiting for my silver. First time ever in Lebanon. Have fun. I've been to Lebanon maybe 5-6 times when I was out in the Middle East. I used to go to the casino there in Juni. Go visit Byblos. It's pretty cool. It's one of the oldest Roman towns still preserved. So go check out Byblos for sure and ride that sky cable while you're at it. The bot isn't letting me play heist as the Floyd lost it. Guys, is heist broken? Oh, it's just for you. I don't know, Floyd. Maybe try closing down this stream and opening it back up. That might fix it for you. Possibility that we wait after Ramadan to attack, says DT Paz. I don't think so. Let's see. When is Ramadan? February 17th. And so we're in Ramadan right now. So it started yesterday. So we're in Ramadan for the next month. I doubt it. If anything, that would probably be a prime time to attack. Honestly. Not a political statement, but if you want to go to war with somebody, it's probably best to do it when they least expect it or times when they don't want to do it, right? Miners are on top, says Mark. Let's go down here. Dropping the mic. I swear the rise is due to increased rate cut odds. Maybe dropping. Maybe. AG Fighter says, new fighter F-47 does Mach 5. Whoa. That's quick. Guys, we got a red candle here on silver. It's our first red candle in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we've got 3 minutes left, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on this candle. There's something we can do on this channel that some scientists say can turn a red candle green 90% of the time, every time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's science. It's the baby gator call.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Guys, so that was a live stream in Boca Raton. I was giving you guys watch out situations for silver and gold market next to a gator infested waterway. You all told me to try to summon a gator so you could see one on live stream. You taught me how to do the baby gator. I did it, and that iguana jumped on that leaf. It gave me a heart attack. I have not had a adrenaline rush like that since since really the 80s. Crystal light. Ladies and gentlemen, we're currently at 63,878 subscribers. That means literally only 22 more subscribers until the next big show. And I just alluded to that. You're going to see that last time I had a major adrenaline rush. If you subscribe, turn on those notifications. And we are just 36 likes away from 600. I know we can do that. And in chat, let's see what you guys are saying. Four time. Okay, let's go back here and see if there's another. Okay. Patrick here on X previously known as Twitter. Make sure you guys are following me here, Intl-Stacker, so you don't miss late breaking news before or after I'm live. I dare you to tell me, hey, Mrs. IS. Mrs. IS is looking beautiful this morning, ladies and gentlemen. She might be a supermodel. Okay, Patrick is saying, I dare you to tell me this is a lower risk entry point for the gold and silver miners. I double dare you. So I don't know what's in there. Expect a slam. So look at this update from Just Dario. CME Silver Futures Tuesday update. Total open interest 1.6 thousand. March down 1.5 thousand. 10 days. Okay, so let's look at this live. So this is the CME's website. And guys, the volume's dropped off dramatically. We're only trading about 100 million ounces right now a day. Or sorry, 500 million ounces a day. The normal before all the craziness was like 300 to 400 million. So it's the volume's definitely dropped back down. All these days in here were billion ounce days, but we'll probably see that return. But if we go down here, so March open interest, there's still 57,000 contracts. Still 57,000 contracts here that are outstanding. And let me do the math for you. Each contract's 5,000 ounces. So 50,000 and 58 contracts times 5,000. This is 285 million ounces that could technically be demanded for delivery. And the COMEX only has 2 million now in stock. So they can't even cover a third. If everyone demands it, they can cover about a third. It looks like 1,500 contracts were probably just rolled to a future month. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that, but that is wild. Yeah, 10 days away from March 2026. Future settlement to begin open interest, 285 million silver equivalent, 92 million registered silver COMEX. Guys, my video coming out later today has a lot of that, so make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, because you're not going to want to miss this video. I'm telling you, I've spent some time on it. It's going to be a good one. Is the COMEX about to go bust? I'm putting out a tweet right now. Okay. And then let's go here to notifications, see what you guys are saying to me. Okay, Dustin's saying Trump mentioned a $600 cap, didn't he? Which I don't understand. No, there's been no talks of a cap. On silver, it's only been price floors. So the 600 figure you heard was probably referring to something else. No talks about price caps, only price floors. And guys, price floors can be very bullish for silver. I'm not saying I'm in support of like not having a free market system. Some rando on X like accused me of that. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, you can talk about the news and things that happen. It doesn't mean you endorse or you believe one way or another. But what I do on this channel is I share with you guys things that affect the gold and silver price, things that could affect the gold and silver in price, and what I'm doing to take advantage of that and leveraging that so I can prepare myself and my family for what's to come. And price floors would be extremely bullish for silver. Oh, 1 second here. I just heard a noise. Okay. Remember, price floors could be very bullish for gold and silver, and here's why. Right now, about 70% traditionally of all silver refined in the world is refined by China. 70%. Because it's cheaper to send the raw silver over there and have it refined and sent back here than to do it here. We do have some refineries and smelters, but our infrastructure, like those companies are good, but in terms of the quantity, it sucks. That's why they were backed up with this last craziness that happened with the silver and gold price, and that's why backups will happen again in the future. But if you set a minimum price for silver, what if it's $75? What if it's $100, the minimum floor? If you do that, then that makes it cost effective for companies to open new smelters, for companies to open new refineries here in the United States. So that's an example of how that could be bullish. So not only will it help to build new infrastructure here, but then all of a sudden your silver you have in your stack, the minimum it could go to is whatever that price floor is. So that could be extremely bullish. We'll see what actually happens there, if silver is going to get a price floor or not. But ladies and gentlemen, we're at 63,886 subscribers. Thank you so much. We're only 14 subscribers away from the next big show. The next 14 people to subscribe are going to have good luck for 2 years. It's science. And we just broke 600 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Keep smashing. We're headed to 700. And ladies and gentlemen, we are about 40 minutes away from the open of the stock market, which could be explosive to either direction. We'll find out. But do you guys want me to keep going until the stock market opens? We've been going for an hour and 5 minutes. Do you want me to keep going? If so, put keep going in chat. And I'll tell you what. I see a lot of keep goings popping up. I will keep going if we can hit 63,900 subscribers. That's only 11 away. And then we'll celebrate by doing a big show. And you got to be subscribed anyway to win my gold and silver. I give away free gold and silver all the time. Guys, I gave away over 100 ounces of silver. Oh, in collaboration with Goldback, over 800 1/2 Goldbacks in 2025. I gave away other gold, a bunch of copper. If you won silver, gold, or copper on my channel in 2025, put winner 2025. 2026, we're off to a bang. I gave away 26 ounces of silver, some gold and copper. If you won any of those in 2026, put winner 2026. If you're not subscribed, look at those winners. That could be you. All you got to do is subscribe. You know what the crazy thing is, guys? Last month, I had over 760,000 unique viewers watch my videos. Thank you so much from all over the world. Thank you so much. Your show is amazing. You can make watching paint dry exciting, says Stripper Monkey. Whoever knew watching red and green candles could be so much fun? I love saying that all the time. Okay, let's go down here. Sheesh, says Phrasen. Look at next exit. I had Grok use my picture and give me diamond claws. Sup, ladies? Let's watch this back. This is next exit. Here we go.
Diamond claws.
Who in chat has diamond claws? Who's got them?
Diamond claws.
A big thank you to all the subscribers. A big thank you to all the channel members and all the diamond claws level channel members. I really appreciate you all so much. You are all mega. I've got diamond claws. Do you? Next exit certainly does. Eisenhower's are 40%, says John. Eisenhower's. I think he's messing with me. Oh, Ike's. Are you talking about Ike silver dollars? Yeah. I think you're right. Are Ike silver dollars 40%? I think you're right. Yeah. So guys, Eisenhower silver dollars are 40%. Thank you for that reminder. They look like this. Now, is every single Ike a 40%? No. The majority out there you'll find are clad, but there are silver versions and they have the S mint mark for San Francisco. Oh wait, no, that's not wrong. That's a clad. What am I thinking? Ike silver dollars. I think they're S mint still. I'd have to look, but just know that not every Eisenhower dollar coin is silver, but there are some that are silver and they're 40%. Thank you for that. I did forget about those. I can't remember everything these days. So much to remember. Guys, this is a full-time job. I'm literally up at all hours of the morning and day, like looking, researching news. Go look at my tweets. I'm tweeting at 5 in the morning. I'm tweeting at midnight. Literally to stay abreast of all this information so I could answer your questions and get you guys the information you need has become a full-time job, which I love doing. And I love your support, so thank you so much. So keep smashing that like, subscribing. Just open the door because it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here like the silver price. We do have a little bit of an attack going on right now. We're at $76.48 silver and 4,950 gold. It is S-Mint. Thank you, AG. I second guessed myself there. I'm like, wait, is this S-Mint? I think it's S-Mint. And did I miss a new channel member? Let's see. Yeah, I did. Kelt Clan, thank you for becoming a channel member. Next time I do a war room, I'll see you in the war room. Clothing is not optional. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Okay, guys, we're 8 subscribers away from the next big show. We're at 63,892. We only need 8 more subscribers. Keep doing it. And I know there's people out there that just refuse to like videos. It's not their thing. They refuse to subscribe. But just know it helps the creators a lot. But forget the creators. Forget me. There's other people you could help. Ladies and gentlemen, if you got into gold and silver stacking because you came across a random YouTube video that just popped up in your algorithm, put YouTube in capital letters in chat. And ladies and gentlemen, look at all these YouTubes that are starting to pop up. It's because people like you liked a video, shared a video, watched a video, subscribed. The algorithm picks it up, and then it feeds it to other people that have your same interests. So you could literally be the gold and silver Paul Revere right in the streets of the internet, warning people that the big bankers are coming and what people can do to protect themselves and their families. And you could literally be that person that changes someone's life. Weimar Silver Baron here is saying silver is now rocketing higher as inventory data continues to confirm that there is less silver than even a week ago. Turns out lowering prices was counterproductive and supply didn't increase but actually fell faster. So true. Katusha Research is saying, remember $115 silver? Good times. That's funny. And in chat, we got Brian McQuillan saying, I heard Talk Radio News do a quick spot on gold and silver prices, and they interviewed local pawn shop owner. Shop had a decent answer. Wow. Was it good? What was the answer? You left me on a cliffhanger, McQuillan. Luke is saying gold almost back to 5K, silver above 75, oil almost 65, copper 570. Thank you so much for subscribing, Chopper Scott. You're mega. Guys, we're 6 away. If you want me to keep going to the market open, which is the stock market open, which is in 35 minutes, 6 more subscribers will get us there. I've got to desperately finish this video for you guys too this morning. I still got work to do there. I desperately got to finish that. Okay, so watch out situation for the day. The Federal Reserve's meeting minutes will be released at 2 p.m. today. Sources say it will be huge for markets and the economy. Praying for our bags, says Weimar. That's funny. Breaking, explosion reported in Iran. Could that be the prelude to something going on or something local? There's a bunch of protests in the streets. Don't forget about that. Are we headed back up yet? Let's see. Well, we got a green candle here, guys. We just had 3 red candles in a row. We got a green candle here. We're at $76.58. And gold's back on a green candle after 3 red candles as well, 4,951. So we'll see what we can do here. And I asked the other day, but I'm going to ask it one more time. I've got a unique perspective with my day job that I've done for years and my travels around the world. So if war breaks out with Iran or any other major issue like that, if you guys want me to go live and cover it, I will. And I'll cover it like I would for that situation, what's going on, my analysis. But then I'll also put some gold and silver, a gold and silver vignette over it and how it could affect us. So if you guys want to see that type of live coverage, put live coverage in chat. Nothing is usual with silver right now, says the old pretender. The price will almost certainly blast off within a few days, especially given the Shanghai Futures Exchange new rules go into effect on the 27th of February. Look at this. The war with Iran could be the final straw that breaks the camel's back. Is that Daisy? Let's go back over here to the charts. And Brian saying, he said if you're happy with the price and have made money, sell. He feels there's still a lot of upside in silver. That is a good answer. And Richard says, IS, did we just put in support at about 75? In theory, the paper open and physical market close, we should still be going down. Well, let's see the support at 75. Let's go to the chart. 75. Let's just mark that. 75.01, close enough. Let's make the basement red here. I mean, we've been above that this whole trading session. So we broke above that overnight. And we've been above that. We've been really riding the 75, 73 kind of mid trend line here. So, yeah. I mean, we've at least put in a kind of a temporary bottom there. We broke above it. So we'll see what happens there. I have a plate carrier vest with Kevlar helmet you can borrow, says Rick Harrison. I'm not going to go there in person. Hey, guys, International Stacker reporting. I'm going to do it here from the safety of my office. But thank you. Not planning to go there. I'm on the ground here, guys. There's explosions everywhere. So look at this from Jay saying China's lunar and New Year liquidity vacuum equals COMEX smash. Silver down, equities hit harder. That was 18 hours ago. Okay, let's go here. Shotgun Susie's retweet me. Thank you, Shotgun. Channel member, by the way. Every price discovery mechanism is changing and aligned with the physical takeover. Price floors, export restrictions, strategic. And to be clear, we don't have export restrictions yet, but China does. They did it in January. Only 44 companies can export. March open interest is insane. The old stacker says, get ready for the rocket. Guys, remember, I've been saying for really years on this channel, but for recent months, I've really been hitting the point. Intestinal fortitude is what's going to win the game here. Intestinal fortitude. The road is going to be long and full of terrors. We're going to get bumps, bruises. We might bleed a little. We might break a bone. It's going to be scary. People are going to tell you over and over again, it's over. The market's done. But none of the fundamentals have changed. Nothing's changed. It's only getting ratcheted up even crazier. Now, many countries are starting to restrict silver and treat it as a critical asset needed for war. Ladies and gentlemen, intestinal fortitude, diamond claws. Who in chat is unshaken? Let me know right now. Put unshaken. And we're currently trading right now at 76.75. 76.75. We're getting a nice little mini DTB here formation. Gold's at 4,954. Remember, Shanghai closed at 88.16. So even with this price, we're still talking an $11-ish premium. Silver to gold ratio is descending down to 64.57 ounces of silver for every 1 ounce of gold. So we got a bunch of unshakens. Now, if you're shaken, put shaken in chat. If you're still shaken, you do decent. Actually, really good job covering things. So yeah, if it happens to cover it and blend it in what finance markets are doing in his response. Thank you, Rick. Who's shaking still? If you're shaking, put it in chat. COMEX will never go away. Same with LBMA. Need to learn the system. Listen to Vince. I never said they're going away, Big Rick. But if they go bust and can't deliver, they're going to have a major erosion in trust. I don't think those entities are going away per se. I think they're breaking. They'll continue to break. I think they could possibly be reimagined. But I'm not naive to think big institutions like that are just going to disappear overnight. They'll morph into something else. They'll survive. Okay, let's go back to here. Let's go back to here. Is it a good time to buy, says O House? You know, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet, but I'm still buying. Dollar cost averaging wins the day. If you're trying to gauge the top and the bottom of the market, you're never going to be able to do it. You might get lucky. Anyone that says they can do that is a liar. So it's better to buy or sell over the longer term. You have a set thing you do every week. It's called dollar cost averaging. It's used heavily in the stock market and everything else. So that's the way I like to do it. And then if there's a dip, I'll buy harder. And if I was to sell, I would sell. If I was exiting my position, which to be clear, I'm not. Diamond claws. I'm not. Diamond claws.
Diamond claws.
But if I was trying to liquidate, I would be selling on the way up, right? You try to guess the gauge to the top, you're never going to be able to do it. So on the way up. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Look, channel members, you know what to do. I'm staying for the stock market open. 63,900 subscribers. Thank you so much. It's time for the big show.
To the 4th annual Crystal Light National Aerobic
Big
Championship,
show.
featuring regional
4th
fighters
time.
from all across the United States, competing for the title
4th
of
time.
America's best aerobic athlete, presenting the reigning 1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the
4th time
Crystal Light champion, International Stacker.
Thank you so much. The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. 1,900 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. Thank you so much, guys. And we're 44 likes away from 800. Thank you so much for the support. Keep smashing it. And silver just shot higher. We just hit a daily high here of $76.98 on silver. And gold's looking like it wants to coil and come back up as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stand up for a second. We've got 25 minutes and 45 seconds until the U.S. stock market opens. What do you guys think is going to happen? At 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, what do you think is going to happen? Is silver going to go higher? Are you team green? Is silver going to go lower? Are you team red? Put it in chat right now. Are you team green or are you team red? And thank you so much, guys. We are over 63,901 subscribers. That means 99 more till 64,000. Wow. Yeah, that is the outfit I wear in the war room. Brian is right. Paper silver is nothing. Hold up. I was reading a tweet or a message. Steven's saying paper silver is nothing more than a form of U.S. aid sending metals to China. I mean, some would say. We got a lot of team greens in the chat here, guys. And we got another green candle building here. Now it's red, but it might just change green again. We'll keep watching it. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. I got a live feed coming in from the COMEX. I'm piping it in right now. Poor Mortimer. Channel members, you know what emoji to drop right now. And I'm going to go pay the COMEX a visit. I'll be right back. Yes! Who's ready? Let's go here. U.S. agencies that develop critical... Okay, so let's talk about critical minerals price floor. And remember, guys, there's been mining entities in the United States and Canada that have been approached by entities, representatives from China and India, trying to go VFR direct to the mines to get silver and gold locked in, paying well over spot. So that's a thing. But no, everything's crashing. Everything's going to zero. We're done. That's what they want you to think. Boy, our people's face is going to be red. Okay. Scroll down here. Just in, the world reaches the highest uncertainty level in history. So let's look at that, guys. World Uncertainty Index. I've been seeing reports on this. Here's the... Okay, let's go here. Okay. I mean, I don't know if this is the one they're referring to. Oh, look at Federal Reserve has one. I did not know that. So this is the Federal Reserve, the World Uncertainty Index. Q3 of 2025, we're at 106,000. Q4, we're at 94,000. Interesting. Who would have known? Look at this. Hedge funds pile into commodities. Recent price movements and geopolitical tensions have caused hedge funds to increase their commodity positions. The commodity is $5 trillion space versus Nvidia's 4.5. Hedge funds pile into commodities, searching fresh sources of returns. Look at these guys. Buy silver, stack silver, hold silver, repeat, says Pure Metals. No counterparty risk, no paper games, no password to forget, just metal in your hand. Guys, that's what I love about this stuff. There's no counterparty risk. What does that mean? Well, it means if you're playing in options in the stock market, like on the COMEX, if you're short, you can get margin called. If you're long but leveraged, you could get liquidated or your position sold. If you're holding stocks in any company, even mining companies, they could go bankrupt. You lose it all. But if you have this silver in your hand, this is a 100-ounce Johnson Matthey bar. No matter what happens with the paper price or what happens in the world, 100 ounces is still 100 ounces, zero counterparty risk. And definitely no password to forget or seed like with crypto. And I'm not negative crypto. I started out in crypto, but I just, thousands of years, guys, of history. Come on. Growl lady saying, as long as silver stays above $5 an ounce, I am making bank. That's awesome. Your dollar cost average is 5. Guys, my dollar cost average is in the 17s. What is your dollar cost average? Put it in chat right now. I am making bank, looking for bullion. It's a boy, it's a girl coins at the moment for a wedding present. Awesome, Growl Lady. I only need 3 more months of stability, then retire. You can do what you want. I'm going to fade away, says Rick Harrison. Well, Rick Harrison, when you retire, I hope you still show up around here. Hang out with some crustaceans. Let's go down here. So Douglas McGregor, and he was he's a retired Army colonel. He's saying breaking massive tanker airlift to Europe and the Middle East. At least 2 dozen currently reported airborne. That was actually happening last night. I was watching it. Look at this, guys. Look. These are aerial refueling tankers. So what does this mean? It means a bunch of fighter jets are taking off from London and other places, probably Germany as well. And they're flying towards the Middle East. Now, do I think they're going to strike Iran right now? No. I think they're going down there to get positioned. So what happens, you'll see a bunch of refueling aircraft just flying like a straight line. And as these jets transit from different places coming in here, they come here, hook, bloop, they hook, bloop. It's like they suckle. This is like the mama plane, and they latch on and they suckle the fuel, refuel, so they could come down here. So that's going on right now. Again, that's a watch out situation with gold and silver. Ape-like physical gold and silver, says David. Ape buy dip, ape strong. Physical silver, gold and silver. Save yourself. Look at this buy. Who bought? You guys, I bought some gold. I bought about $400 worth of gold. Ish. And then I bought about $500 worth of some silver mining stocks to add to my position there. And guys, I did not dabble in the mining stocks till I got my physical stack to a place I felt good about. But I even added 10 ounces of silver to my physical stack. So I added a little bit of everything in the past couple of weeks here. Or this was just the past week. Who's adding? And we got some great dollar cost averages in chat. Wow, good job, guys. Oh, we got Cape Town in the house. Someone wants a baby gator.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It was massive. Rick Harrison says, I live less than 1 minute from Stratcom Air Force Base. Woke me up a few times with my eyes in the sky, coming and going. Yeah, they're getting ready. And guys, thank you so much. We're at 63,903 subscribers. Only 97 more subscribers until the next big show. That's a big one. That's 64,000. Thank you so much, guys. We've grown so much on this channel. And this month, okay, so December, I broke all the records on my channel for views, subscribers, likes, etc. And then December, we broke it again for all that. And now in February, we are on track to have another record-breaking month. I'm not sure if we're going to hit it because February is a short month. So we'll see, but it's close. So you guys, please watch my videos. Watch them all the way. It helps a lot with the algorithm if you watch 100% of it. But please watch the videos. Please like, please share. This is set up to be another record-breaking month. I know we can do it. We just got to come together. A bunch of crabs. Bunch of crustaceans. And Zero Hedges says, oil surges on a report. Warning, U.S.-Iran war is far closer than Americans realize. That's a stealth bomber there. Okay, now get them all to pile in short and ramp the silver price into the end of the week. This guy keeps putting out this guy that's... I think this is from Jurassic Park, is it? Is that Jurassic Park? Richard Harrison's could donate some of his special medals to your giveaways, says Steven. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Is that a joke? Is that an inside joke? I don't know. Is that a double entendre you're hitting me with there? Look at this from Captain Blackbird in the Fed in silver. Wow, look at this. This is Willem hearing several credible first-hand reports that a Dutch bullion dealer doesn't take any new orders because the bars are needed in London. So here's another breaking alert. The Fed will inject $8 billion into the market tomorrow at 9 a.m. They're officially continuing quantitative easing and turning on the the money printer. Giga bullish for markets. This is why we stack. The hidden tax called inflation. I'll fix it. They tell you to save in paper fiat currency as they slowly and secretly inflate it away. Escape the system. Escape the system and protect your future. Okay. That seems like a pretty good tweet to me. That was a pretty good tweet. I motivated myself on that one. Okay, here we go. Silver to the moon, rocket ship, and it looks like French fries from Silver. Yes, says Henry. Look at this. International stacker from Lee Cummings, waiting for the day Silver shoots up again quicker than this U.S. Air Force F-35 that I videoed here in the UK. Whoa, he videoed this. Look at that. Amazing, Lee Cummings. Amazing. Whoa! Look at this from Andy, guys. It's Daisy walking on bars of silver because she stacked so hard with a crustacean with diamond claws. Who has diamond claws? And a big, very special shout out to all my members on the live stream, all my members. Big shout out to all my Diamond Claws members. Really appreciate you guys. I am updating these today. I tried to do it before the stream, but I couldn't. But thank you so much. Who in chat has Diamond Claws?
Diamond claws.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoa! We just broke $77 an ounce with silver, 77.06. We are up 4.65% on silver on this trading session. Gold, we are up 1.67%, trading at 4,959. Gold to silver ratio is plummeting down to 64.43 to 1. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, and the market opens in 13 minutes. What's going to happen when the market opens in 13 minutes? Are you guys team green, team red? Let me know in chat. And we're just 90 likes away from hitting 900. I know we can do that, so please keep smashing it. I really appreciate you all so much. And I did want to shout out a few people real quick. Shout out to all the new members who joined. So shout out to Zachariah Wilson, Andy, Don Thomason, Kelt Clan. They all became members. Shout out to Nomad, Bronco fan, upgraded their membership to Shell Brigade. Now that's mega. Thank you so much, Jolly Lollipop, for the super chat. Thank you so much, Portrait One Photo, for the super chat. Guys, anytime you super chat, become a member, gift a membership, it helps the channel immensely. It helps me do what I do with y'all and give back to y'all. But you can support the channel even without spending a dime. You can simply like a stream, share a video. I appreciate y'all. And we all come together as the Crustacean Nation. We're building an empire, and the whole point of this is to let people know the good news about gold and silver and help the most people possible learn from our triumphs, learn from our mistakes, protect themselves, preserve their future, and build generational wealth. The more people out there that have that exposure to gold and silver, the more that are going to be prepared for what's to come. And what is to come, ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing a global monetary shift. This is not conspiracy. It happens all the time. Currency lasts usually about every 40 to 50 years. The last time it changed here in the United States was 1971 when Nixon told us to get off the gold standard. But this right here you're seeing, paper, fiat currency, all the experts, all the big banks, all the financial advisors that are actually licensed financial advisors, all throughout history have always told you guys to invest in this stuff. And look at this is a stack from Lebanon right here. Look at that, stack from Lebanon. Always put your investments in this, your retirement in this, trust it. But through the hidden tax of inflation, which in some countries has hit hyperinflation, literally every single time a paper currency is not backed by physical gold and silver, it's literally always gone to zero. And as I plop down this big fat stack of Vietnam dong, I want to remind you it got so bad in Zimbabwe that they went from $1 million notes to $1 billion notes to $1 trillion notes. And that's why we stack physical gold and silver, because this one silver coin from Venezuela from 1912 is still worth its weight in silver, like 50, 60, 70 bucks. I'd have to check. But all this paper fiat currency is literally worth zero. It looks like a lot. It looks very impressive, but it all literally went to zero. That's why we stack physical gold and silver. That's why. And guys, thank you so much. We are at 63,909 subscribers. Only 91 more subscribers until the next big show at 64,000. That'd be fun to hit that, guys. The market opens in 10 minutes. Yes, rising tides do raise all ships. I love that silver short hair stacker. Look at the 15-minute candle, says Ali. Okay, let's switch it to 15. Beep. Wow. Look at that 15-minute candle, guys. Whoa. Look at that. That does look interesting. And we're currently trading at $76.92 silver. Gold's at $4,958. And we've got under 15 minutes or under 10 minutes here. About 9 minutes until the market opens. Are you team green or team red? What's going to happen? I'm going to go here until the market opens. Then after that, I'm going to run and I'm going to edit this video. Look at this. Mac Tactile Arms actually got live footage of the toilet paper I use for my Raptor runs. That's funny, dude. Thank you. That's funny. Very interesting regarding... I'll go read this, Yield. Thank you. Here is what I purchased as Viola meets Bankers. Laugh out loud, says Michael. Hey, guys, this is Michael's purchase. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ounces of silver. Very cool stuff. Awesome. 999. 100 to 150 need this range to encourage more operational activity, says Paul. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back here, see what's happening. What's happening in the world? Spot. Okay, this is Rashad, one of our favorite technical analysts here on this channel. Guys, subscribe. Hit the like button. We're only 70 likes from 900. Thank you. Spot silver is at 77 after testing earlier, 72.30. Up on the day so far, nearly 5%. Let's see how. Let's see now how it goes after the stock market opens and the COMEX is at business, guys. The stock market's going to open here in 8 minutes. We're going to watch it live together. What's going to happen? Breaking new satellite imagery indicates Iran is fortifying and restoring key facilities as tensions with Washington escalate. Silver's on fire, saying the old pretender. We were at a high of 77.06 on the day. We're currently at 76.87 on silver. We're up 4.58% right now. Breaking, a video released by Iran shows oil tankers unable to enter the Strait of Hormuz after it was closed for several hours. Look at that. That's crazy. When you shorted silver because it was going to crash during the Chinese New Year, but now you're having chest pains. Guys, breaking news. Live footage right now from the COMEX. I'm piping it in. Poor Mortimer. And I do have new scenes coming for the stream. That took a back seat because I had to get this emergency video out. I'll finish it. It's going to be coming out in a couple hours today. So that's coming. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, we're good there. Okay, here's today's schedule. This is an alert. Today's schedule. Am I following this gentleman? I need to follow this gentleman. He does a good job putting out the schedule. 8:30 a.m. U.S. housing data. I'm not sure what. I'm guessing Eastern time. I'm not sure. 11 a.m. federal GDP. Federal Vice Chair speech at 1 p.m. FOMC meeting at 2 p.m. 4 p.m. U.S. Foreign buying. 650 BOJ bonds buying. Expect high market volatility. Buckle up. So I'm going to put that out, and then I'm going to tweet at this gentleman. I'm going to say... Oh, wow, there's a bunch of ox nobblers. Here it is. Crypto, CR... No, that's a... Man, he's got a bunch of people faking him. Can you include the time zone in these? Assuming it's Eastern Standard Time. When I find analysts putting out information, it makes my job easier because it's less for me to aggregate. Look at this. Homeland Security News alert. They're saying war is coming. Massive movement of aircraft to U.S. bases in Europe. And does this mean all this aircraft moving? Does this necessarily mean war is coming for sure? No. This could be a bargaining tool. Like, first off, they all have their transponders on. Okay. So they could be seen by everybody. So this is a cheap way to put pressure during like negotiations to get people to do what you... Okay, you don't want to agree with us. We're sending 48 F-16s just today, 12 F-22s, 18 F-35As. So this could be a negotiation tactic. Again, they all have their transponders on. Otherwise, we wouldn't be seeing this. Or it could be preparation for actual kinetic strike, and it could be a little bit of both. Let's send it over that way. It'll put max pressure. If they still don't want to do it and want to call our bluff, we'll show them and the rest of the world that we mean business, right? So it could be any of those things. But just keep that in mind. It doesn't mean war is coming for certain, but that we'd be ready for it. And look at this report right now. Breaking. A powerful explosion was reported in the city of, how do you say that? Sahrar, Tehran province of Iran. Local media say the blast at depots believed to contain ammunition and fuel for military. Do I think this is the first salvo in an attack? No, it could be a sabotage operation, though. That's for certain. Okay, let's go back to the charts here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds till the stock market opens. We're starting to crab walk sideways on silver on a red candle. We're crab walking sideways on gold, but it's on a green candle. What are you? 3 minutes away till the U.S. stock market opens. Are we going up? Are we going down? Are you team green or team red? Let me know. And we're only 58 likes away from 900, so please keep smashing that like. Appreciate it so much. And we are only 89 subscribers away from 64,000. Wow. That will trigger a big show. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. I really appreciate y'all. And Rick Harrison says, nail on the head, transponder on. Hey, I'm here. F around and find out. Transponder off, sneak attack. 100%, Rick. 100%. And we got channel members dropping the BGC in chat. That's a big green candle, and it is turning into a big green candle. Watch oil prices if it gets hot in the straight. I know I almost bought some oil ETFs, guys, like a week ago. When I started to see all this stuff, I'm like, maybe I should buy some oil ETFs. But I'm like, I didn't. I'm going to regret that decision. Watch. Guys, and silver's pushing higher. Here we go. We are just 2 minutes and 10 seconds away from the market opening, and we're at $77.07. Guys, I'm going to Raptor run and fill up my coffee. It's going to take me 30 seconds. I'm going to Raptor run and fill up my coffee. I'll be back. Time me in 3, 2, 1. I'm back. What was my time? I topped off the coffee. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 1 minute warning till the stock market opens. 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. What's going to happen? Are you team green or team red? Are we going up or down? Smash that like button. Subscribe. Let me know in chat. Team green or team red? 40 seconds. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're 30 seconds away from the stock market opening. I am issuing a danger zone alert. We've got a danger zone alert in process here. That is an upgraded from a regular alert. Danger zones only happen in the most unique circumstances. The stock market's opening in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The U.S. stock market is open, and the first candle is green, then red. 76.93. Is it going to turn back to green? It's a fight. It's a fight of the fittest right now. 76.91 red candle, silver. Gold's a green candle, though, saying I'm not going to take it. 4,960, but it just turned red, then green, then red. We got a red candle. It's a red candle. Oh, no. It's kind of a fat red candle. It's kind of a BRC, a red candle. But, guys, it's the first 20 seconds. We got to wait the first candle. So we got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left of this candle. Do you think it's going to finish red or green? Let me know in chat. Team green or team red? What is this candle going to finish at the end of 5 minutes? You've got 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in it. We do need a danger zone emoji. Channel members, do you think the next emoji we do is a danger zone one? I have a volunteer to bring you coffee, says Silverpug. Awesome. Okay, guys, there's something we do that some scientists say works 90% of the time, every time, to turn a red candle green. The baby gator call.
Okay, I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
It worked. Look, that red candle just turned green. Look at this big chomp. Look at this spinal column hanging from this candle. The baby gator just took a chomp out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's science. We're pushing higher on silver. We're pushing higher. 77.11. Wow. It's science. It's science, ladies and gentlemen. Science you can trust. Okay, here we go. Currently trading at $77.10 silver. Green has a BGC as well. A BGC is occurring on green, on gold, 4,968.30. We're pushing towards our target of the next target, 4,969. Whoa! We're going higher in silver. Here we go. 77.20. Silverpug says, I believe we should send Viola 3.0 to head out and handle them bankers. She does a great job. Yes, she does. Whoa, guys, big green candle. Big green candle here. Buckle up. I need you all to buckle up. I was so pessimistic, I didn't even set any targets. Stay on target. I love Star Wars, by the way. I love Star Wars. Okay. That's 78 I just marked there. Okay. I'm setting emergency targets right now. I'm setting emergency targets as we speak. That'd be wild. We get back over 80 today. Wouldn't that be wild? Just spitting in the banker's face while the Shanghai Futures Exchange is closed. Oh my goodness. That is a big green candle. We've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on this puppy. Wow, massive in gold. Wow, massive in gold. We're at 4,979 in gold of the daily high. And we're within striking distance of the next target here. We're going to make the next target 4,990, followed by that 5,000. Wow. Let's see what we could do here. Let me check the mining stock. 1 second. Hold up. I'm checking a few things on my phone. Bitcoin is down to 67,000, about to break to 66. Let's go to my stock. Hold up. I'm checking my portfolio. Okay, so my mining stocks are up 1.2% on the day. 1.2%. Let's look at a Hecla. Hecla's up today. What percentage are they up? Hecla's up 6%, 6.4% today because they had that fantastic earnings report last night. Nice. So we're going to keep an eye on the mining stocks today. Yeah. My prediction, we will touch 80-ish today and then fall back to mid-70 upper, says Rick Harrison. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Would not be a bad thing. Okay. Look at that volume. So let's mark the top of this volume bar. Let's compare it. It's equal to yesterday's volume. And guys, yesterday's volume was massive. It was bigger than many of the past days. Look at this is a day. 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 That's a day. So yesterday had extremely high volume. And today's not letting us down there either. We got another candle here. The first candle is closed of the trading session. Okay. Okay. Pushing higher silver. Here we go. We're going to our next target here. Here we go. We're going to our next target of 77.50. We're almost there. We're almost there. 77.50. Come on. I'm going to do the Baby Gator call live. Here we go. I can't do it. Come on. We're so close to 77.50. We're just 1 cent off there. That's our next target, 77.50. Gold so close to our next target of 49.79. It's at 49.74. Come on. Native Stacker in the house. Good to see you, Native. Native Silver Stacker. Barbara's in the house. She won a 10-ounce round from China. That was a big win. Brian McQuillan, did you win one of my giveaways? I feel like you won something. I can't remember. Is JC in chat still? I think he got something in the mail. One of his wins. Gold, silver, copper, guys. I give away stuff all the time. Here on the channel. You just got to subscribe. And guys, we're 15 likes away from 900. Can we hit 900, please? Just smash that like. We only need 15 more of them. And we are 84 subscribers away from the next big show at 64,000 subs. Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. We just took out our next target on silver. We just hit $77.53. Our next target is going to be 78. $78 is our next target here on silver. Gold just took out our next target. 4,983.60. Our next target is 4,990. These are definitely BGCs, big green candles. Well, look at the stair-step pattern we're getting here. Nice. Got rained out today. I actually get to catch the morning show, says Sean. Well, good to see you, Sean. Not a winner yet. I donated to the Mega God some stuff for Rat Stacker. That's what it was, Brian. I did record Rat Stacker opening that, by the way, Brian. I got to turn it into a short. A few folks have sent Rat Stacker stuff, so I'm going to make a Gotac short and put it out so you guys could see. She's been so happy. For those who don't know, Rat Stacker is my daughter. She stacks gold, silver, and little rats. Little Popcorn and Houdini. They are dwarf rats. Sometimes they sit on me. And she also plays the Goblin, who is the mythological creature that gives away my gold and silver during the mega giveaways. Rat Stacker. And this is her little minion that takes my gold and silver to give to you. Okay, let's go here. And guys, the last two Mega Gauze, she gave away her own silver. It was the end. I'm like, there's no more stuff. And both times she's come through clutch with like really cool pieces to give away to you. So She is being raised in the way of the channel. And who knows, maybe one day she'll take over my channel and just do crazy mega gauze. I don't know. You never know. Gold is at 4,985. Silver is at $77.56. Let's delete that. And a big shout out to Robert, just became a channel member, guys. Remember, channel members, you get access to channel member only live streams in the war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Let me get my big fat stack of Vietnam Dong out of here. Let's get this paper fiat currency off of the silver. Like, how rude to let this paper worthless currency sit on top of the stuff that's been real money for thousands of years. And a big shout out to Native Stacker. Wow, thank you so much. Native Silver Stacker just gifted 5 international stacker memberships. And that went to Kenzo, PK from AK, Rally Silver, Dairy, and Electric Ninja. Congratulations, you just got free memberships. Say a big thank you to Native Silver Stacker for gifting those to you. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And the next time I do a war room, I will see you all in the war room. Channel member only live streams here on YouTube. We did one yesterday. We'll probably do one in the evening, maybe today, tomorrow, the next day. I don't know. I got to figure that out. I got to get this video edited for you guys, though, so that's coming soon. But thank you for gifting that, and welcome. Congratulations to those new members. Ladies and gentlemen, we're pushing higher here on silver, currently at $77.60. Okay, we're pushing higher. Our next target's 78. Guys, we're looking strong here. 77.63 on silver. Gold's trading at 4,984. Our next target's 4,990 gold. Did you ever know you could have so much fun watching candles turn red, then green again? Woo! Come on, Kautenberg. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed in the war room. Gold's in backwardation. Don't know if you've seen that in a while. Wow. Guys, gold is in backwardation. I have not seen that for a while. And we're currently at 63,920 subscribers. Thank you so much. Only 80 more subscribers until 64,000. What a huge milestone. And that would trigger the next big show. And we're currently only 74 likes away from 1,000. Can this be 1,000 like stream? We'll find out as silver's pushing even higher here. 77.67 silver. Guys, are we about to shoot 78? We're going higher. Here we go. We're going higher. 77.70. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. I got live footage coming in right now from the COMEX. I'm piping it in. What a wild time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. Do I have any silver bullets? Yeah, I got a few here. Here's one. I believe this would be a 45 ACP. That's a cool one. 77.70 currently with silver. Gold's 4,982. Let's see what's happening here. I'm sure people are freaking out on X, formerly known as Twitter. Make sure you follow me there, Intl-Stacker. Silver rally continues after U.S. critical minerals price floor plan is leaked. Whoa! The plan got leaked? Like, hold up. Does it actually show price floors or just that it's coming? Hold up. Did the plan get leaked? Did the plan get leaked? That's huge if it did. I'm not seeing anything. I think silver trade just means that the word that price floor plan is being created and shared. I don't see any actual floor plan that got leaked. That'd be wild. There is massive disbelief, says Rashad, one of our favorite technical analysts, among investors, whether silver is going to test all-time highs anytime soon. Not only will it test, but at least triple from present price before summer 2026. Disbelief is the primary driver of silver mega rally. My personal view, not investment advice. Whoa. Do you think Rashad is correct here, guys? Put Rashad in chat if you do. Wow. Do you think Rashad prediction will be accurate? Do you guys think? What do you think? Put it in chat. Put Rashad. Right at COMEX Open, some pitiful short tried to slam the silver price of gold and silver and was immediately exterminated. Oof. That's gonna leave a mark. Okay, let's go back here. Let's go back here. Guys, we're pushing higher on silver. 77.76. We're going towards 78 here. We're going towards 78. We got 1,500 people on the stream, guys. We are, what is that? 32 likes away from 1,000. Keep smashing that like. I know we can hit 1,000. Keep smashing it, please. And we're 75 subscribers away from 64,000. Can we hit that right now and trigger a big show? Can we do it? What do you guys think? Can we do it? What was that show where he's like, you can do it? What was that? You can do it. You guys remember that? What was that? You can do it. The Kobayashi letter saying institutional investors have rarely ever been this bearish on the US dollar. Well, let's check out the US dollar. That's the DXY. Let's see it. It's up on the day. Traditionally, when the dollar's up, it puts bearish pressure on the dollar, on the gold and silver down, and vice versa. But it is up today, and so is silver and gold. Silver is currently trading at $77.46. We are just about 53 cents away from 78, our next target. Gold's trading right now at $4,983, just about $7 away from $4,990, our next target. Waterboy, that's what it is. Waterboy, thank you. Waterboy. Woo! I'm trying to find you guys any late breaking news here. Give me a second. I'm speed reading. There are a bunch of reports coming out on mining stocks today and tomorrow. The companies, they're going to be sharing their profits, profit loss. So that could be huge. And mining stocks, my portfolio is up 2% on the day with mining stocks. But I'm not an advocate of stocks unless... Guys, I'm not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs, but I did not get into mining stocks until I had a big stack of silver and gold that I was happy with. I'm still stacking, but I added a little bit of ammunition, so to speak, to some of the mining stocks and the companies that I thought could have massive returns. If gold and silver did what I thought they were going to do, I saw that as a leveraged opportunity. So I started to do that. But again, a company could go bankrupt. You could lose it all. You could get liquidated. Physical gold and silver has zero counterparty risk. Barbara's saying, did you see Asian AI Guy channel has a channel that's named Dr. Daisy MD? I did not. I did not, Barbara. But guys, the Asian AI Guy covers my live streams now. And he was referring to the baby gator call the other day, the devil's tea bag, and a few other things. It's so funny. I guess it's a compliment. So he's now doing commentary on my live streams. Kind of funny. We're 4 likes away from 1,000 likes, guys. Can we do it? The next 4 people that like this, Daisy will, what will Daisy do if you like this? Daisy the camel, what will she do? I don't know, but some scientists say you'll get 45 minutes of good luck if you smash that like button the next 4 people. We're so close to 1,000. Okay, here's the situation, guys. I've got a brand new video that's an emergency alert. It's going to come out in the next few hours, but I got to finish it. I'm not quite done with it. The audios are all recorded. Now I'm putting the visuals on it. So I got to go work on that. So I will be back live today if anything happens crazy with the market, like if we get a mega run or a mega smash. If war breaks out with Iran, I'll be back. So make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. I'm going to go finishing editing this video. Do you guys want to do a crab raid real quick? A crab raid's here on YouTube. We hope smaller creators. Let's see who's live. Ida Herring is live, but we've done her a bunch of times. I want to try to find someone new. She does have a a event coming out in March to help St. Jude's. So that's pretty cool. Does anyone know a small creator that's live right now that we could go crab raid? Let's see, gold and silver. I like to find small creators and we all halo drop in there. We smash like, we fill the chat with crabs, and it just helps them out a lot, guys. It took me like a year and 100 videos to get my first 100 subscribers. Trying to find, does anyone know any small creators that are live right now? Put it in chat. No, Crawdaddy Stacks. We're not done. I once Halo dropped you guys in behind enemy territory by mistake. I did not know it. Look, guys, International Stacker's live right now. Does anyone know a small creator that's live? No, paid, not played. We're not doing that. That was crazy. That was crazy. Okay, I guess we'll do Ida. She's great. I'm not being negative there. She's great. But I like to share the wealth a little bit here. But we're going to do Ida because I don't see any other small creators live. And I don't think any of you guys have anyone that's live. Yeah. So we'll do Ida.
Sorry, David. Dad.
And she's got a great event coming up to benefit St. Jude's. So I'll copy that link and then we'll do a redirect here. Give me a second. Native Silver Stacker's been at Diamond Claws for over a month saying, let's mess with the crypto, bro. They down in the hole with their big. No, let's not do the same thing they do. Okay, let's be bigger. Let's not attack people and kick them while they're down. At the end of the day, crypto purists and gold and silver purists, we want the same thing. We want to get out of the system into something that we trust. Right? It's just different methodologies to do that. Real quick, do you buy S&P 500? No. Buy silver to rage against the machine. I exited all those positions. I did. But I exited all those positions with what I believe is coming. Gold and silver, baby. That's what I'm in. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. All right, guys, we're going to go crab raid. I'm going to end the stream. You're automatically going to be taken there. I'll drop the link in chat as well. Thank you so much. I've got a video coming out today that you need to watch. It's an emergency alert. It is coming out today. Subscribe, turn on those notifications. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time I'm live, which for sure will be 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, but maybe later today if the market continues to heat up. CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Let's go do this crab raid right now.
One stacker on a journey
To find
silver.
International Stacker.